Hello, welcome to Click with JFCS. My name is Lillian Rozin, and I'm a mobile therapist for older adults, and I'm also teaching mindfulness and yoga for staff and our clients. Today I want to talk to you about why yoga can be so helpful for us at any time in life, really, but particularly at a time when there's just a lot of uncertainty and unknown, and we're stuck at home. Many of us are hunched over computers all day long, so we aren't able to get the kind of exercise that we normally need. Yoga in our culture is thought of as an exercise, but really yoga means to bring together. Yogic is the Sanskrit base of the word, and it means to bring together. And it means to bring together the body with the mind. So we often think, because we're so smart as humans, that we can override our bodies, we could just push ourselves through. But if we want to function at our best, to focus at our best, to be not consumed by anxiety and fear or other emotions that we don't enjoy, then we can work with that. If we work with our bodies, it's our best tool. We don't need anything fancy. We don't need a mat. We don't need props. We just need our own bodies. If we can learn to let go of our habitual tension in our muscles, that creates so much more possibility for flow of creativity, for focusing our attention where we want to focus it, for being present for whatever we want to be, instead of having our mind just hijack us to our fear, our anxiety, or anything. So yoga can really help you down-regulate. When you practice this mindful breathing and the mindful movement, you're taking your mind's attention away from whatever you're worrying about. You're also aerating and infusing the body with energy, and you're kind of resetting it, just like you would reset the computer, like reboot, so that you can be the best of yourself. We've all heard the expression Namaste, and people think it's pretty cliche by now. But my favorite definition of what Namaste means is the best of me greets the best of you. So when we practice any kind of yoga, we're trying to access our best selves so that we can be in the world in the way we would like to best. So just to give you some examples, probably the basic, most fundamental thing you can do is learn to breathe more deeply and more mindfully. We hold our breath almost all the time. If you notice it, you will start to be aware that you're almost always holding your breath. And most importantly, you're holding your breath when you're stuck in a mind loop. You're just worrying about something or overthinking or ruminating. I promise you, you're holding your breath. So the simplest thing you can do is just remember to breathe. So I'm going to show you some really simple breathing techniques. The more you do these, the better. If you just want to do them now, that's great too. So to start with, find yourself in a position where you can let the spine be long. And just take a moment to notice how your body is feeling right now. Notice whatever sensations there are. Notice what your mind is like right now. Is it busy? Is it empty? No one yet has said that it's empty, but is it busy? Is it kind of random thoughts? Just notice. And notice what your breath is like to start. You'll probably notice that you don't feel a lot of expansiveness. You don't notice the breath that much. So we're going to do what's called the 3-part breath now. And we're going to deepen our breath bit by bit. So if you like, you can take a hand to the belly. And on the in-breath, you're going to invite the air up into the belly region. Not only the front of the belly, but the sides, and the lower back. So just imagining that the belly is expanding like a big balloon. As you inhale, the belly expands, and as you exhale, the belly button moves back toward the spine. And if you'll notice, I used the word invite the air. We don't want to force it. Good. Now we're going to build on that. If you like, you can take your hands to your ribs, and you're going to breathe into the belly and up into the rib cage area. As you exhale, let go the rib air and the belly air. Let it be soft and easy. See if you can let go of getting it right. Beautiful. And let's complete that 3-part breath. So take one hand to the belly and one to the chest if you like. And on your next in-breath, breathe into the belly, up into the ribs, and up into the chest. As you exhale, let go the chest air, the rib air, the belly air. Just letting the wave of the breath move through the body. Everywhere the breath reaches, it softens just a little bit. Beautiful. So just let that go. Close your eyes if they're not already, and just notice what happens to the breath now that you're not directing it in any way. Just notice without judgment. Whatever it is meant to be. There's no getting it right or wrong here. Good. So you can open your eyes if they're closed for a moment. We're going to do one more breathing technique called 1-2 breath, which is also known as ratio breath. It's great for anxiety and focus. We're going to breathe in for 3 and out for 5. When we extend and lengthen the exhale, we're slowing down the heart rate just slightly and enabling ourselves to focus more deeply. And also it gives us something very clear to focus on away from whatever we're worrying about. So to join me, take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. Good. Breathe in for 3. 1, 2, 3. And out for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Again. In for 3, 1, 2, 3, and out for 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time, in for 3, 1, 2, 3, and out for 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Beautiful. Just let that go. Notice what happens with the breath. And take your attention, after just that short practice, notice how your body's feeling now without judgment. Notice the qualities of your mind. And take your attention back to the breath. Again, if there's anything you do throughout your week, just gently remind yourself to breathe. Doesn't matter how you do it, just breathe. Namaste.